Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how to create this wood slat wall. It was a pretty easy DIY and this is how I did everything. Hey guys, so I just got to Home Depot. It's pretty early and a very rainy gray day, but I'm stopping by to buy the nail gun, the nails, and the wood stain and paint. So I'm going to grab that and drive home and finish up that wall. Okay, so I ended up grabbing this color stain. Now I'm in the aisle of the nail guns. I think I'm gonna go with this one here because it's battery operated and I have the compatible batteries. So the entryway is done. The accent wall we're still working on. And then on the other side here, that full-length mirror is mounted. And I did add that black contact paper behind it as well. My room's a mess right now. Okay, so it's time to get started. The first thing that I'm doing is applying that same black matte contact paper on the walls. I thought the black on black look is going to be just a lot better. And again, I'm renting here, so I don't want to paint the walls black. Okay, so I just put the first roll up, and this is how it looks so far. I'm just going to use this to take the wall plates off, and then I'm going to add the 3 additional rolls of contact paper, and then we're going to start putting the wood up. Now that the contact paper is on the wall, I am gonna start putting the wood pieces up. So I had these cut at the workshop just to avoid all the dust and mess here in the apartment. So these are the pieces. These are my spacers that I'm gonna use in between each piece just to get an accurate placement. And this is the nail gun. So I bought this, and then these are the nails that go with the nail gun. They're 1 1/4 inch. So I'm just gonna load this up, put it here, and gonna start. So now I'm putting the wood on the wall. I'm going to show you guys in just a few seconds like a detailed, slowed down version of how to do this. I just wanted to make sure that I was doing it right and that it looked good. So I just tried the first few. Okay, so I want to show you guys up close like how I'm actually mounting everything. Okay, so the spacer is pretty much my guide for everything. I'm going to push that up against my last wood piece and then get the new piece on. And once it's like solid and as close together as possible, you just take the nail gun, start from the bottom, voila. Okay, so when it's time to refill the nail gun, you're just gonna push this tab here, and this opens it up. So you can see there's still a few left, but we're just going to fill this up. And this has like an arrow, like which direction to go. So you just put it. Okay, then you just snap that back in, and then I'm gonna pop the battery back in. Not a problem, but I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to like, I guess I just have to cut the pieces. I was almost ready to just put the wood over the outlets because I'm not going to use the ones on that wall, but I feel like that's going to be, you know, like a half sort of sloppy job. So I guess I'll be, yeah, making some cuts to the wood now. So I'll show you guys. Okay, so remember how the plan was to cut around all the outlets and switch plates? I changed the plan. Just the thought of having to do all the cutting and the dust and everything over the furniture, I said let me put it right over, you know, the outlet covers and see if it sits flush enough against the wall where this could work, and it did. So if you guys can see here, all the pieces are literally like right over. So I'm happy with that. The downside is that you can't use the outlet covers anymore, but for me, that's fine, it's worth it. So what I'm gonna do now is just add that second layer of wood above this. You guys can't see, but add the second layer so that it hits the ceiling, and then I can start staining the wood. Okay guys, so I got everything on the wall, and I actually decided just to try not cutting the wood, right? So I was gonna cut around all the outlets and all that good stuff, but I said, you know what? I don't need to use any of these outlets or the cable box. Let me just put it over and see if it could sit flush, you know, flush against the wall, and it did. So I'm really happy. No cuts were made. I simply like used a nail gun and put the pieces on the wall. And then to take it a step further, I don't want to see, you know, the white covers. So what I did, you can see here, and this is just scrap, don't mind this, but I'm just gonna use the same contact paper that's already on the wall, and I'm just gonna, you know, cover the outlet covers. So I did one here, you can't tell. So I'll do one there, there, and then up there. So once that's done, I'm going to select a wood stain the wood, and that's probably gonna stay up for like a month. And then I'm gonna paint it black, I know myself. And I know a lot of people are gonna say the black is too heavy, but I mean, this is the apartment. There's so much light. Like, we could definitely pull it off, you know? Hey guys, so I'm getting ready to stain the wood. So I tried it on a sample piece and it is very dark. I didn't even know it was gonna be like super black, but I guess so. So yeah, let's just be open. I know the traditional thing to do is go with like a medium, you know, like a lighter stain, but I really do want to try this like super dark black wall. So I'm gonna grab some gloves and I'm gonna start applying everything, and I'll show you guys how that comes out. Okay, so I just finished the first layer of the wood stain. Guys, if you're doing this, please paint or stain your wood prior to putting it up. I don't know why I didn't do that, but it's more difficult doing it once it's already on the wall and like touching the ceiling. So paint before. Okay guys, so what I'm doing now is just using the brush to get all the sides of the wood, and it's already making a huge difference. So it's still wet, but this is coming along really nice. I'm very happy with the black. Looks crazy. So instead of like, you know, plain black, like flat wall or matte black wall, this has so much more, I think, like just dimension. And then I'm gonna put a piece, like I said, over it, maybe like a large canvas or maybe like a large black marble like slab, which I've seen before. But yeah. Tedious, this part's tedious, just getting all the edges, but just take your time, try not to pass out with the smell, wear a mask, and yeah. And now I'm just using a small brush to get the little ends of the wood. So just carefully doing that. Okay, so I just finished doing the last coat and the touch-ups, and I'm waiting for this to dry out a little bit, and then I'm going to wipe it down, and we are done. Guys, so the wall is done. Really loving this, so happy I did it. And let me know if you guys do this project, how it comes out for you. Good luck with everything. If you have any questions, definitely ask me. Just write in the comments, and I do try to respond to everyone. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Okay, so right now I'm just playing around with the furniture placement. I'm like moving things just to see if the way I had it was the best option or not. If you guys remember before, the couch was right in this little nook area, and one chair was here and one chair was there. So yeah, I'm just moving things around and